It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Pittsburgh, only fitting that it's 66 degrees on the day they unveil this statue behind me for number 66, Mario Lemieux. James Harrison is known for his hard hits on the field, but this week it was his pocketbook that took a hit. He was fined $20,000 for his late hit against Drew Brees, which makes his grand total for fines this year $100,000. The Malkin Neil Kunitz line has dominated the last two games with a combined 19 points. Coach Dan Baalsma says their success comes from knowing their roles and being able to read each other well on the ice. All of the guessing games are finally over for the highly anticipated return of Sidney Crosby. He announced at practice today that he will be back on the ice on Thursday against the New York Rangers. 32, that's the number of runners left on base for the Pirates in just the past two games versus Philadelphia. They're going to try and work on that tonight to get their first win of this four-game series at Citizens Bank Park. We're here at Montour Stadium, where last week Julian Druden ran for 193 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. So this week we honored him as the High School Playbook Athlete of the Week. The Steelers' new offensive coordinator Todd Haley made his media debut today. And after all the questions were asked about how much he was going to change the offense, his answer was simple. All he wants to do is win and score points. Last week, rumors were circulating that the length of Sidney Crosby's absence was creating tension in the locker room. The successful road trip and his teammates are both showing that this isn't the case at all. Lately, Evgeny Malkin has been playing lights out. His 13 points in the last 6 games helped boost him to the #1 spot in the league in points. This week, he's headed to the All-Star game, and now he has a teammate to go with him. Chris Letang was added to the All-Star lineup today.
Now, the Supercuts Sports Report.
Put the ball in play, you never know what might happen. If you strike out, nothing happens. Going into the final game of their 3-game set with Detroit, the Pirates had struck out 24 times in 2 games. The strikeouts would continue to add up this afternoon, and Max Scherzer would continue to dominate the Pirates. He had a total of 15 strikeouts today. You're seeing 5 straight here. There was Rod Barajas and Neil Walker, and those 15 strikeouts were a career high for him. Andrew McCutchen goes down, Pedro Alvarez here.
Swing and a miss.
And Garrett Jones. Rod Barajas would be the first one to end that with a home run in the 5th. Gets a hold of it, puts it over the wall, 1-0 Pirates. But it didn't take long for the Tigers to tie it up. Johnny Peralta hits one over the right field wall, makes it 1-1. And now in the 7th, runners on 1st and 2nd. With 1 out for the Tigers, signals are crossed and both runners advance. Avila next up, and their potential double play grounder turns into a 2-run base hit. The Pirates fall 4-3, winning only one of the 3-game series with the Tigers. Now we take a look at the Mets, who come to town tomorrow to take on the Pirates. The Mets are leading 3-0 in the 2nd inning. Mike Baxter hits it past a diving Blue Jays outfielder, and he takes a triple. He finished a home run short of the cycle. Former Bucco great Jose Bautista hits one over the left field wall, 330 feet, you see there. His 11th of the season, but the Blue Jays still trailing. Toronto down 1 run in the 9th, but Frank Francisco gets Eric Thames to go down swinging, 6-5 the final, and the Mets avoid the sweep in Toronto. The Los Angeles Kings were going after a sweep of their own. As you can see, the Kings fans were ready for the sweep, but would the Coyotes allow that to happen? Not if Mike Smith has anything to do with it. Mike Smith had a big save there, 1 of 36 for him for the day. Shane Doan gets the puck in the corner. Backhand goal for him, 1-0 Phoenix. He wasn't done for the day. Doan gets the puck in the face-off circle here. Gets it past the goalie. They go on to win 2-0. Avoid the sweep. The Kings lead the series 3-1. A lot of NFL fans ready to see if #1 draft pick Andrew Luck out of Stanford will do this season. There he is in his jersey, and RG3, the #2 overall pick, all for their photo shoot this weekend for rookie football cards. Now we're off to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NASCAR All-Star Race. With 30 laps left, you see Greg Biffle smoking, and on fire. Final lap, Jimmy Johnson alone with the lead. He wins for the 3rd time and takes home the big $1 million first place prize. Until next time, everybody, I'm Chelsea Previs, and that's sports. Golf is most enjoyable when the easiest path is taken from the tee to the green. Every golfer steps up to the ball, hoping to smack one into the fairway and then land one on the green. But sometimes, things don't go as planned. For Ohio Bobcat Brad Lucas, he learned this both on and off the course. Almost 2 years ago, his mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and she lost her battle last February. Brad said that's also when his golf game started to suffer, but his teammates helped him through.
I feel like each player kind of talked to me individually and really helped me when I needed it. And Julian, who was my roommate last year, was unbelievable. He did a lot for me. He was like a brother to me and still is, and he really helped me get through it the most.
No matter what happens off the course now, he knows he can find peace coming back to one of the places that reminds him most of his mother. With so many distractions for Brad last year off of the course, playing golf for him served as an oasis, a time to get away and just a time to refocus. Now when things don't go as planned on the course, all he does is look up.
I've really noticed it when I've been playing bad. I tend to look up at the sky and just kind of talk to her and work through it. And I know she's always there helping me out when things are going bad and when things are going well. So yeah, she's absolutely a huge part now, and I'm really focused to try and get better every day.
Golfer grade Ben Hogan put it best when he said, "As you walk down the fairway of life, you must smell the roses, for you only get to play one round." For Ohio Sports Zone, I'm Chelsea Previs.